Hi everyone, and welcome back, guys. We are talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and yeah, that intro clip was my good friend. We were playing, the three of us in one room over the weekend. We just sat down together and really played COD over the release weekend as much as we could. We did about near 80 games, and yeah, so we gathered a lot of information about the game, which is what I want to talk about. The gameplay in the background is one of the first games I think we have played because we moved on to other game modes after that. But yeah, there's a little bit of a streak in there. There are some kill streaks in the air as well. So sit back, enjoy, and yeah, just listen to my fortunately no longer pained voice. The cold is almost over. My voice is getting back to normal, which I'm so glad about it. But yeah, let's no longer talk about stuff that's not related to Modern Warfare. So yeah, first things first, let's start out with the positives, right? So, one thing that is extremely positive and that I do like a lot is the sound design of this game. Oh my god, the guns, oh, they just sound so great. And different guns, different sounds, right? That is always important, and I really love how they made their guns sound in this game. Footsteps, arguably too loud, but they did change that silence to be really dead silence, right? So if you ever want to flank, you can use dead silence now and be sure that you will not be heard, which is great. Excuse me. The other thing that feels great are the weapons themselves, how to use them, how gunfights play out. That really is awesome and works very, very well. Yes, the time to kill is pretty fast, and you do die very quickly. But on the other hand, you do drop people very quickly, as you can see here, especially with the M4A1, right? Probably the most used gun of almost everybody in this game. And the reason is clear. This gun is so good, right? If you mix a headshot in there, people will die in 2 shots. And yeah. But hey, whatever. If they want to use that, I will use it myself, right? The other positives, let's see here. The way that they handle the attachments actually is something I do enjoy. You might have to do a little bit of a trade-off if you want some attachment, and sure, you have to grind through the weapon rank, which will take some time for every weapon, of course, but that's something I really like as well. So maybe a weapon that you think is meh at the beginning can turn out to be very good with the right attachments, or the attachments for your personal playstyle. And that's the big plus there. I can modify my M4 the way how I like to play, and that gives me a little bit of room for different configurations, right? I can have one that is silenced that I want to use in, let's say, search and destroy. I can have one that's just with the fastest aiming down sight speed and sprint to fire speed for team deathmatches or domination, where I know I will be running around. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. I do like that. The perks are fine, I would say. Yeah, you won't use every single perk, right? But that's what it's always been like that. So yeah, the perks that we have though, they are pretty nice, and I don't see myself using the same class over and over again. I like to mix it up, and that is thanks to the perks and the weapon configuration, of course. So yeah, I do enjoy that. Yeah. Oh, I would say overall the amount of hours that you have put in may not be sufficient for really getting an in-depth look. But yeah, I don't know. I just like it. I just really like it how this went. And it's a CoD that we can play for a year. I really see that. And that was, I don't know, the last 4 or 5 CoDs. If I played them, I took like 9 months breaks or even quit after 2 months or something like that. Just because they didn't hold me there, right? It was all about supply drops and stuff like that, flashy stuff. We don't have that here, and that is a good thing for me, at least. But yeah, let's touch on some negatives. There are not much. I think the game itself is really good. Yeah, it's assault rifle based, or favorable. It's favorable to play with ARs, right? But you can still pick up the SMGs, and I've played around with the P90 a lot, because that's an SMG that I do love back from Modern Warfare 2 and 3, actually. But yeah, other than that, the only thing that is really, really a bad thing is the amount of tents in the field, right? Oh, wow. Guys are camping like crazy. They are just sitting in a corner with their claymores, which forces you to use EOD in almost every class, of course. But yeah, I think the game, not only the game design, but also the map design really, really lets campers shine. And you can't do much against them, right? You just have to deal with it somehow. You have to play slower to get your streaks. I do understand that. I can adapt to that. I just do not like it too much. You know me, I like to move around a lot. But that playstyle gets almost punished, I think. Like, see? That guy was just holding that angle on his stair. He wasn't aware that I have climbed up the ladder, which was because probably he didn't hear me or something. But yeah, you run into these guys all the time. But that's pretty much the only thing that I don't like. Yeah, we ended up playing in crossplay. My 2 friends were playing on PC. We did get 1 or 2 friends more on the PC into the lobby, and the rest was filled with PlayStation 4 players. So yeah, crossplay, they said the aim assist was way too strong for the console guys. They think like we have it so easy to stay on target. But to be honest, if you're on PC, on long ranges and mid ranges, you still have the advantage, right? You can control the recoil so much better. I really see in close range that it is unfair to play against someone with aim assist. I give you that one, for sure. Yeah, but overall, it was enjoyable. We have played a lot of Search and Destroy because it was just a mode where you don't have to be worried about getting shot in the back all the time, right? So yeah, that's what we have played, and we enjoyed it quite a bit. So yeah, that's it for my first impressions, what I think so far. Guys, I've had fun, and I think the game will be good to us. I'm wondering what they will patch, but we will see what they will do. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And as always, take care. Bye.